interesting, you're interesting. Above all, you're a blessing. But your friends hate that we dating, so they hate. And I break up, they be waiting. But that I am sure they cannot see, cause my feelings are deep like the Red Sea. Give me the freedom of speech to keep telling you exactly how I feel. Tell you how I feel. Tell you that this love is real. Give me freedom of speech, baby. Give me freedom of speech so I can tell you how I feel. Tell you that this love is real. Give me freedom of speech, baby. Give me freedom of speech so I can tell you. And if you meant for the love, I will stay alive just to keep seeing your face. Now I watch my heart self past MTV, cause now for day where you base, I am also a bunga di dengue. You just so make my heart is saka na zenge. All these other girls in a kinde, I feel look you all day like my tele. I can't collapse for clear your doubts. I feel it down for you, self around about, just to show you what true love is all about. For my action, you know, no be empty mouth. I protect you, I'm a bracket. Cover you, I go be your blanket. And I still die for your walkets. I go love you today where I keep walking. Tell you how I feel. Tell you that this love is real. Give me freedom of speech, baby. Give me freedom of speech so I can tell you how I feel. Tell you that this love is real. Give me freedom of speech, baby. Give me freedom of speech so I can tell you.
Let's be on the beat.
Ça fait toute mon ambition, tout peut s'affaire, toute mon ambition. Je veux surfer ton corps toute la journée. Je veux surfer ton corps toute la journée.
Je ne veux pas toucher, je veux sauf te regarder. Tu m'as fait voyager, je sais que tu es fatigué. Je ne veux pas toucher, je veux sauf te regarder. Tu m'as fait voyager, je sais que tu es fatigué.
Ça fait toute la journée, ça fait toute la journée, ça fait toute la journée, ça fait toute la journée.
I wanna be your ATM, give you money when you want. Now you go be my internet, so I go browse you when I want. With you I got a connection. Baby girl, you the ish, so let's do reproduction. Like a dog, I'm on heat. Collabo, you sing chorus, I sing verse, and this song is a hit. I just wanna let you know, je ne veux pas toucher, je veux sauf te regarder. Tu m'as fait voyager.
Yes, listen, gentlemen, how on Monday today? My name is Ambomu, and this one, Ambomu Live.
Je sais que tu es fatigué, reste là dans mon lit. Reste là dans mon lit.
Hello. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please hit the like and the share button. So that other people, if you join we for this very groundbreaking, very strong movement we're about to set them off right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to be part of it, go ahead and hit the like and the share button, because you're there for Ambomu Live. All right, let's keep it going.
Je veux sauf que t'aimer.
Tu m'as fait un chat bébé.
Aïe yo.
Tu m'as fait un bébé. Je n'ai rien à cacher. Tu m'as fait un chat bébé.
Aïe yo.
Tu m'as fait un bébé. Je n'ai rien à cacher, je ne veux pas toucher. Je veux sauf te regarder. Tu m'as fait.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. If you want that more shout out, please go ahead and drop your name in the comment section. If you want that more shout out, drop your name in the comment section. Let us get this jumping and let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. All right, I'll go right ahead and dive straight into shouting people out. Go say shout out to Raisa Tuntang. How you doing? Chesco, how you doing? Nicole Madiba, how you doing? Hey, Young Tang, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. If you want to move, Joke Williams, how you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you. Please hit the like and the share button. Let us keep this going. If you never do one, please go ahead and hit the like our page. Please hit the like our page and follow me for Twitter. The information there on down for the page. Maybe go Wendy Ambong. Yangong Abubakar Seka, how you doing? Kalea Sama Elvis, how you doing? AK Brown, how you doing?
So I go browse you when I want. With you I got a connection. Baby girl, you the ish. So let's do.
All right. Che Amba, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. Cody, how you doing? Peter Solonko, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us get this bouncing. I just have to get this out of my chest. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'll just say thank you very much for joining us. My name is Ambomu, and this one, Ambomu Live. Welcome. If you know anything about this show, ladies and gentlemen, you know that this guy right here cuts things down the middle. I am not here to talk to you. I'm here to talk with you. Thus, that's why we have a number on the screen that you can call when we open the phone lines. Let us get right straight into it. Days and weeks after we jubilated for the nomination of a governing council for president, however you want to put that. Months after our brothers who were in court today, who are still, I think they're still in court today, are still suffering from the remnants of crazy things going back and forth with La Republique and the crazy jungle government that we have. Just a few days after journalists run around and say terrible things on TV, claiming to be professional, I just want to say that with people grasping and waiting for hope and waiting for things to happen, what is going on? What is going on? I am not going to sit here and lie to you or claim to know it all. I am not going to sit here and try to sell you a dream that has no foundation or no legs yet. A dream that can happen for real, but has no leg, no foundation, whatever term you want to use right there. But I want us to talk as grown-ups, as people who know things, as people who can read. Though a lot of people don't like to read, but people that can read, people that know that situations happen because of a cause and effect. We have seen how things are slowly dwindling away. The one thing that we're grasping onto seem to be dangling somewhere that we do not really know where it is right now. I don't want to dive into that. I don't want people to feel like I am pushing something somewhere that is not, but I'm just keeping an open eye. Everybody is looking at Skakoof to do something. I will be the person to put this out there. You want to crucify me? You want to go ahead and say whatever you say? Go right ahead and say it. I think the communication sector of Skakoof is lacking way behind. The way certain information is put out there for people to just run with it and analyze. Could be controlled, could be put out there better. I'm saying this in particular to one thing that is flying around social media right now. I won't just dive into that, but we see this, ladies and gentlemen. You and I see it. We practically live now on the age and on the day and age where, especially the youngins, the young ones, if you're from 40 and below, you kind of see things, how things are moving, how day-to-day life is moving. You see how the people back home are going, or the elites. I don't want to say the people, because the normal ground people on the ground really, really want something different. And the elites that are supposed to be the ones that tell the people on the ground to run the society a certain way are going a certain way. And I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't blame them. If I'm put in a situation where I'm expecting something to happen, I'm waiting for people to actually do something and give me a reason to move away from a certain thing to what anybody is explaining to me. Please listen, hear me out, listen to what I'm saying. And I don't have anything being put forward to me by way of action. This word action really, really saves a lot. By way of action, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to ask you any questions today. If you have any kind of comments, you can go ahead and make comments to it. But we knew that by this time, this will get to what it is right now. Let's not act, oh, surprise, oh, we've never been in this kind of struggle before. Please, that statement is very, very insulting. It's very, very degrading. It's very, very silly that we sit here and say, oh, we'll never ever be in this kind of struggle. It just caught me by surprise. There is no way you're going towards or fighting with the government and expect them to just, ooh, yeah, let's just do it for you easily. When throughout any history that you have studied, you, all the education that you know, or the ones that you don't, or the ones that you got in class, the ones that is horrible anyways, which history class told you that the people went and asked for the government, the ruling class, that, hey, we want this, and they just went straight ahead and handed over to them. Let's not make that excuse. Let's not sit here and be, yes, I'm going to say this. You guys can crucify me all you want, but I'm telling you the truth. The earlier we straighten up and stop babying ourselves and think that we are just going to baby ourselves into something, or babying the people, or babying, I'm not going to say baby the people, because the people actually want something very different. I am telling you as a young person. I'm telling you as a person that sits back and look at stuff and have read and understood the world in a very different way, that we are in a very, very dicey, very, very slippery moment right now. A lot of people are gearing towards a certain direction. Certain people that we know very well that have so much influence in the society. I'm talking about the chiefs. I'm talking about the Fako chiefs. I don't blame them for nothing. I don't. We haven't shown and proved that we can keep this progressive, that we can make people understand, or the people that are ruling this, or the people that are running this, haven't showed and proved that they can actually handle this. Because again, you cannot tell me that if you're going against a government, they are just going to, especially the one that we have, especially that one. We cannot make that excuse. We cannot sit here. I'm sorry, I'm not going to baby anything today. I'm just going to say it like this. It's just the truth. We can sit here all day and talk about creating every other thing, or our this, our that. And let me just get something clear, ladies and gentlemen. The colonial masters didn't teach us anything about being together. Way before they came, we were together. We lived together. We had that communal way of living in the community and ruling ourselves. We knew about governance before anybody taught us anything. So please, let's keep this. Oh, these people taught us how to live like this and that. There is nothing that we cannot do ourselves. The problem is, do you believe in yourselves that much that you can be able to do whatever it is to get this where it's supposed to be? Do the people that we look up to believe in themselves that this is supposed to be something that they have to really, really get down and busy? I'm telling you this. We went back into the house. And because we didn't want to stay on the streets. But I think my opinion, I don't know about you, I don't know how you see this, but I think that going to the house at that time was seemed to me like a good idea. But in my very humble opinion, ladies and gentlemen, my humble opinion, I think that we should get back to the streets. The people want to keep this moving. At least from my end, from my show, when I listen to it, we don't want to sit here and just debate ideology over and over and over and over. And say, oh, these people do this, these people do that, these people want this, these people want that. You are a black leg because you want this. I'm tired of saying that. I'm tired of coming here. I already know who we are dealing with. It shouldn't be a surprise to you. It shouldn't be a surprise to you that somebody in the TV station is getting up and say, oh, they should jail all these people that are talking bad about the country. It shouldn't be a surprise to you. This is things that we already know. It shouldn't be a surprise that they go to court again and they flick the case to another month, another year, which is what we do not want to see. We can sit here all day, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm saying. We can sit here all day and criticize and talk, oh, evil this, evil that, evil this. But until you get up and confront, there is no way if somebody is bullying you and you try to reason with that person. You can explain to that person, hey, you see, I didn't eat this morning. Please don't do this to me. They don't care. Do you think they sit there and try to understand what you're going through? When people are there ravaging $1.6 billion in country funds, in taxes, they're still going to tax you until you stand up to it. And you cannot be passive aggressive when you stand up to somebody. There is no way if you are passive aggressive, or if you try to fight somebody and that person and you be like soft with the person. When you're dealing with somebody, I'm sorry I'm clapping, that is disrespectful, but when you're dealing with certain things like this, when you're dealing with things like this, you have to be hard. You have to go twice as hard. If we cannot learn from people that are actually doing this, then I don't want to. I am all over the place from Wednesday to today because there is just a whole lot that we have to really, really take into considerations. Ladies and gentlemen, there's just a whole lot. Okay? We can try to avoid everything as much as possible, which is good. Avoid as much as you can until it gets to where you cannot. It's already there. It's been there since 50 something years ago. All I'm saying is, my people, if you're watching me, if you're listening to me, and the people you hold as, it don't matter who you look forward to talk to as leaders or as somebody that guides you towards a certain direction, until you hold this person to be like, hey, map this out in a very, very clear, clean-cut way that this is going to happen, or else I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say that. But all I'm saying is, you cannot blame these people who are siding right now or deviating or going towards a certain direction, because we haven't, in my opinion, proved as much. We have talked all day and we have tried to come up with excuses all day about, oh, we are not ready for this, we are not doing this, we are not doing that, until we start picking up ourselves and confronting and knowing that a very famous president in this country that I am said there is nothing to fear but fear itself. Until we understand that and actually want to confront that, then we should be, I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to start taking calls. If you have any comments, whatever you want to say, you just go ahead and say it. I'm not going to ask you questions because there's just a whole lot on my mind. Well, I'm Ambomu live. Hello. Okay. If you want to call. If you're calling, please, I'm really on the edge today because it's just a whole lot that I think that should be done by way of things that should be done on the ground and getting this to where it's supposed to be. We understood that if something doesn't go on, and we are dwindling to the end of this month. On this very show, we've talked about pray for action and this and that and coin phrases and try to push things a certain way. But throughout all this time, it keeps just hitting a brick wall of, and please, let's leave any kind of religious affiliation out of this right now, because even God led his people into battles. So please, let's leave any type of religious affiliation. Yes, you can say, you can pray, you can do all of that, but this has to do with human beings and policies and people thinking their way out of a situation. God is not going to, or Jesus or God is not going to come down from where he is and push these people back or take them out of the land. We have to do it as a people. We have to, as human beings. Ambomu live.
Hello?
Yes. This is Ambomu live.
Yeah, this is Chair speaking.
Hey, Chair, how you doing?
No, thank God. And how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Yeah, I think I want to congratulate you for being outspoken and for getting straight to the point. And I want to let you know that I side with you with most of the things you say, because people's lives are in the balance because of the silence of some of the things that are going on. I know those, and we are expecting a lot from that, but I think we should point out clearly that the communication department of SCACU is not clear.
Very correct. I think they have a serious communication problem, and they've been had that. They've always had that communication problem. I think right now they should be fixed. They should have fixed it. I think so.
Yes, the communication department is not doing its fair share. It's not, and I do acknowledge that 100%, because immediately after the first video presenting the resolutions or the election of His Excellency Ayitabe, we've not heard from the communication department again. This is unacceptable, and individuals are coming in their own way to feel that's it. On this, I say the fight is our struggle, and everyone should do whatever it takes to go through, because we are caught in between now. We can't do otherwise. We have to go forward. That's the only option we have now. But as far as those on the ground,
wait. Let me stop you right there, because somebody said this. We have a forum that we all talk in. Me, Ambomu Life family. They're all in here. Hello, how you doing, Ambomu Life family? What I'm saying is, you have to understand that if you're saying that it is a people's struggle, then the election of a leader is pointless if they cannot point the people to the direction that they are supposed to go. Okay, something happened with the call. The election of the leaders is pointless if they cannot point the people the direction on where to go. Okay, if the people have to take things in their own hands, then there is no need to have a governing council or the need to have a president or what you want to call it. This is just what it is. I don't like when people hello.
Hello. Yeah, the line went off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think something happened. But what I was saying is, if this be what you're saying is, the people have to take this in their own hands, then there is no need to have a governing council, because again, the people are going to do what they have to do. You know, it means that is just okay. That's just a figurehead or whatever you want to say.
I wasn't explicit there.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I mean is that people should continue to push the fight while holding the leaders elected to account or to give them the plans they have. I do understand that there's a bit of a trouble in momentum since after the first video by the spokesperson. But I have also said that the spokesperson and the communication department needs to do something more. They are weakening the fight because nobody hears from them. But I also point out that some people have taken upon themselves to go to the air to see a way to galvanize it. I take this fight as a personal fight, not because SCACU is there, but I am ready to support SCACU. Go ahead. So if SCACU is weakening, I keep my momentum in me. I try to encourage others, but I point out to them that
that's just you. That's just you. What I'm saying is, what about the people that actually believe that this group of people have to tell them what to do? What about
that is
those
where the communication department comes in. I do acknowledge that 100%, and I do blame the communication department for being so silent for over the 1 month. It's almost getting to 1 month, and they are giving people no feedback. So much so that everybody is looking to another direction, and people seem more confused than before. So it is high time that the communication department of SCACU rise to the demands of the people. We may be expecting the interim chairperson to talk or the vice to talk, but these guys do not replace the communication department that has to be giving us updates. In a nutshell, the communication department of SCACU has not done a good job, and we have to call them to accountability, because everybody is relying upon them to give them a way forward. So that is what I am trying to say. Secondly, I want us to understand that our chiefs have been hungry people throughout. And if we think that they are getting confused now because they are not hearing from SCACU, I will differ with that. Our chiefs have been used against us a million times, and we have to be very vigilant. That those are the only groups of people that large public can hang on to, besides the Misonge and the and the parliamentarians and whoever. But SCACU has the mandate to give us a way forward. And if the struggle is failing, everybody is hanging on to Skaku. They have to do their job.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. I bet to differ. I think that people are waiting for something to be done, for somebody to do something. And if this is not done, there is this thing called pressure. We all know what it is. The power of pressure, which is what I see La Republique doing right now. It's pressure. Pushing from this side and pushing from this side so the people fold under pressure. Ambomu Live.
Right now. Hello?
Yes, Ambomu Live.
Yeah. Hi, Ambomu. Yeah. Anyway, so you I want to talk, and this I've talk last time again. And not today we start talk about this palaver where we know to get no information from Skakuf and the rest. I think the thing they will we self will do like you get the bully puppet. Things they do we self do for our own self through the Ambomu family. Small things they will do. We do and we self because we wait them forever. If this thing fail, I repair you. Sit down from there, you start look say maybe I for do more myself. And me at least those things that they will do. Therefore, I'll just give one example like the road ambassador to US ambassador to Cameroon, they don't change it. What will be the complaint about the other one? One thing so if you do, I say, I will look for it. If you get Twitter feed, move, send you all those pictures, they move, sensitize it before you go. May not go be like that one way, the first way you go replace them. You understand? No?
Right.
So, small things they do what you say, we will do. Because I see the passion in your face. The man tell you tomorrow, this thing really fail. You look and say, maybe I will do more. See, I go for your own side. If you do things, them will be okay. You need not more finance, so they make go on you.
People they still insult that guy. This is something that really puzzles me with Southern Cameroonians. Say person go do as much as possible. Don't ruin and I'm sure you see that video for that journalist for I don't want to even call his name.
No, I seen a picture, but
okay.
Yeah, I think
so that guy they talk about some people that for United States, someone for Belgium, and someone for France.
Yeah.
We very well know say he talk about. I will be one of the people they mention. I'm sure very well. And this guy is. I'm not saying that there are some things and they will never talk when they sit right with people. I know they agree with everything with you.
Yeah.
But this guy is putting in the work. How about just supporting whoever is doing the work and talking to the people and try to engage the people?
Yes.
This is what we want. This is what everybody. This is what's not in this world. I finish.
I'm money constitution. I tell you say you fit do because he do for it. Now today we don't start talking. They need to do nothing. So we'll do it. They need to do nothing. We'll do it. You get a whole family where people they can't support you. Look for the thing they will fit do and so they need to do. So if you say they not do until 2019, we'll just down the complaint. Like we talk, if you talk, even sometimes when they call you, when they bring ideas. I don't know if get no idea because who can know the home phone they don't complain, they can't talk for them, we don't complain. They report me and also for our face will no come when I'll do it. So if you nothing for bring ideas when for them for act on and I will bring them. If this is one who bring idea, we like a more family will act on, I will bring them. And if you be in a finance or new financer, go ahead. You understand? Tomorrow we will regret.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Again, I don't want to do all the bashing. I just think I know I'm do like the Skakuf bashing, but that's just a point that I'm trying to point out that this is something that has happened for a while now and it needs fixed really, really quick. And if you listen to so many shows, Amber Perspective, any other person where you listen to that show, people that they call in, there is a very different way where these people that back home that they echo which way they want them versus we will differ outside here with the do them. Very different. Two different perspectives. Ambomu Live.
Yeah, Ambomu.
Yes.
Bless calling.
Bless Safa.
financial for all the work we did wrong.
Thank you. Now small, I did one for the people.
Maybe some they understand which we dey cry. I will emphasize to talk say. Thing the mean that say small people and they do a small effort. Then we don't get elite. We get people that they get to tell me what to do. Effort they get to tell all my those and they just say the way they talk to them.
Right.
That's why we don't talk to them. That is what we are crying out. We hope say we cry the year. We never talk to people that know they do personal effort. Me personally, I put in all what I can. So they ask an individual and no fit do them. But we get set we already take them at hand. We get to stand talk now. May all man wake up. Because we believe say if that person at first we don't put up, if he talk all week we hear. Now the cry that way they cry. Say may he talk me all week then for the stay back wait now when our freedom keep we off, then we can now can talk. That thing I don't think we take this thing to the end point, then we better drop down. Because we did play with people their lives. People home are dying. People have been sent to prison day and night because of we standing, coming online and saying things we can't respect. Because of any person we can't talk to. People back home get into the trouble. We just say outside here talk as one talk. That will not change anything. People back home go on even listen to the court.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's what people say to understand. Man go even want to listen to you will get caught. So the leaders them talk something with people. Even if we bring them back to the street, let's bring them back to the street.
I think so that's the best idea, my brother.
We can't stand talk. Let's do something. Push people back. It's time to push.
Bless you line the break. You're line the break very badly.
Ambomu, I deal with that. On site. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I'll call back when I reach house.
All right. 304-941-5719. If you get any comments, go right ahead and talk about it. I hate to really come here and talk to my people like this. I always want us to talk on a level of understanding and educating each other. But when it gets to a point where you feel like this is something that needs done, then we have to get down to it and break it down and talk to each other, like really talk. So put our voices out there so people can actually hear it. If they want to hear, if they don't, we can edit it and put it out there so they can hear it. I am just saying that, and maybe bless people that get me wrong. There is a governing council where people that they expect to hear from. Not as people they need to do things and by themselves, but if we get to do things by ourselves, then there should be no need for that. If they are going to speak on behalf of everybody and really lay down policies on how things should move, then they should do that. Ambomu Live. Okay. I am not here to bash anybody. I'm here to say it as it is or as I see it and break it down the middle. And I can be wrong as I can be right. But I listen to people from two different sides of the aisle. Ambomu Live.
Ambomu.
Yes.
You know who the tongue now? I don't come now. I don't come now. Trouble today.
Go ahead. Fire.
Well, I share my boy. I share for the amazing and selfless job you're doing out there.
Thank you, brother.
I can feel the anger in you, and that anger is for the right reasons. That's why I had to call today.
Okay, go ahead.
I think Kakub needs to do more. It's just like we have. It's because we have the love for Kakub and the love for our people. That's why we put them out to be able to hear them as often as we can hear them. If we want them to be communicating maybe 3 or 4 times a week. That way, they will make people, galvanize the voice, the the heart of people back on the ground to be able to go again back into the streets, because all these ghost towns, just the ghost towns, cannot save us. Just the ghost towns cannot save us. So I can feel your anger, I can feel your pain, and I'm sure this is the same thing that many of us out there are feeling. All of us, to say the least, all of us that are really fighting this, that are in this struggle, we can feel the pain that we have the love for Skaku, we are back in Skaku, but this point of communication, which is so vital, they are not taking it serious, because just like some few callers that we have mentioned, since His Excellency Sisseku was elected, or it was elected by a group of all the other groups that form Skaku. We haven't really had a real, I mean.
Oh, Gideon, some person kick you out of the line. I'm sorry, you know how this goes. I mean, you remember for this family, you know. I'm alive.
A lot of us.
Oh, okay. Gideon,
can you hear me?
Your phone is about to go off. Oh, okay. You know how the line goes. Gideon know how it goes. He's very close person to them. But my friend, basically, very good friend, very good member for Ambomu Life family. But that is beside the point. I don't want to sit here and glorify people or would say how people are good to do. I am here again. I am not I'm not angry. I'm just frustrated. As frustrated as any other person, because first of all, I'm not just a host of a show. I am an individual. I am a Southern Cameroonian, and I'm very proud. I am a very, very proud Southern Cameroonian, because I put that above any other thing, and I'm selfless with what I am looking for. Selfless in talking and sitting here and doing what I'm doing every day, because I actually truly believe in the power of the people. I believe that we can actually really change the situation for the better. Ambomu Live.
Hello, Ambomu.
Yes.
Yes, Ambomu Live. Good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening.
Calling from Finland.
Finland, go ahead.
Yeah, I know the thing is very painful. Especially me, I be one of those where I be the overtalk. Say, make any man not just come for me, they be keep talk anyhow. But God don't bless we don't get people where they supposed to talk. This is the time for them to talk. Anything we can win a counter, a spokesperson, therefore get up and make the people understand what is happening. It's not a question of sitting down. This is not time for sitting down. The business is getting more stronger. You know, being at that time move with the start. So me some man also she don't say we go the way nation different man come up from the side give information when not then they get for game. This is the time. The communication department is too weak. I have to say that. I am also a supporter for Kaku, but I have to say that because you are doing a good job. And not only for your media, where people they get off most of the information, because you talk almost every day. If you talk every day when an individual, when not be people put your door, there is a Ambomu house. What about the people when they be elected? We have to do something. Seriously.
Very correct, my brother.
Make people for home they know say something is going on. You have to be mad. You have the right to be mad. Because any man we don't agree say want to do the work, make it do them. But we no agree make it do. Make it not just accept them at all.
Very correct.
Make people they not put people in a confusion situation. I was too mad when we talk on Facebook anyhow, but now there are people leading us. Why are they sitting down? Why? That's a question. So Ambomu Live, I'm sorry you are in a big ship, but you are not a big ship, but I know you are upset. That's how you have to be. Sometimes you have to be hard. That is how you have to behave, because if you don't behave like that, sometimes people think that you don't know what you can do.
Very correct. Very correct.
So I appreciate the way you have approached today. This is the best way I like, and this is the only way I also like to behave sometimes when I want to air out my views. Let's take a communication. No matter how it is, man will not fit, because NCBC now so it is broadcaster for you. Man will not fit to walk. Make it shift one side. May they take people where they go work, may they carry this fight. They don't be no some people they go court today. They don't know say Samuel chief they should down. When all those things happen, people get to the encounter immediately. As they hear sort of occasion to go on, immediately the result come up for them. Then two they blow off one time. Looking at you when they go to wait, many days they go, 5 days people they why we keep forget the people they gain grounds, then they will go talk. What do they go talk for people for years? You know not say that way fufu the hot, now when they chop out with hero. They want chop and after we ought to no go down. You know we walk.
You know walk seriously, but
you know we walk.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much. And may I give chance for other people that may talk matter.
All right.
The thing don't broke money head. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I just want people to understand that oh God. Also, I want people to understand that I'll finish my thought. Ambomu live.
Ambomu.
Yes.
My brother, I think I'm so tired. Don't listen to this. And I'm good evening, how?
Good evening, how for you?
I break this message show. They go. I don't want to send me the message. Make it go this for diaspora. We one of the members for Coffin Revolution for Miranda.
My brother.
And I should not go for a very long time. This is not going.
Hello.
Because we have all kinds of.
Hello.
We have listed all kinds of. All kinds of opportunities.
Hello.
So I don't and send this message.
That one audio way we need for play them on here and you know I can't leave the lines like that, please.
Because when I come from America, when I would discover and say this song we don't lose momentum. We don't lose momentum. You know, these occasions with back rather than the work them. People did open their store like just few traders the way they did open their store because you know they don't carry stuff go. They buy the work, succeed at the work. You know some people they respect Ghost Town as the one they respect Ghost Town.
Hello.
Because they buy the people buy around the town. But because traders they don't carry their own stuff around the town. Now why can only them go respect Ghost Town? So this is not the loss of momentum. In one big now. So this is a one guy day. No one for year Ebenezer. No one sabi say the first way to believe for him and the Bible. They not be ever believe that the being a small boy like David. Someone another underestimate Ebenezer. Because the way it is done is correct. When I give either way from them, now on our own. If we know the day they go fight for now. Then I will get this shit all over social media. Talk to one center. Talk to this and that. We are talking for his excellency the total weakness and Ebenezer and Kangane. Say this so we don't tire and grieve. We don't tire. If we are given resources, we will send us to people who start the Panama. You know too much. None of you know the people that did the work, stop noisy. None of you know everybody. The only one that's been the Republican TV of the world, and don't say, see the position of the discuss. And more on Sabi say, if this stuff will last, you know, don't think we're not ever bring to see the business of the distribution, because at the very thing is where it starts to NCMC, prepare people them, look and they crash around the killer. Since the car is in with SDS, so like the two make people they show their face. It's very bad to die. None of us took this one time ago. When I can't believe it's delayed. Somebody says, we don't make love. We don't make love. We do one time. Now, the resources, we have the resources they give it. No fight. We don't beg when I come on a fight to go. We can't be like people who do this side. The person where the top kids don't play with them with it. When another should go with it, don't talk to them and have those diplomacy. Which country there for Africa, you don't take the independent by diplomacy, by finance law. The Senegal at the day, the Libya, they got the day. They took the independent. South Africa, they blew by the one. So at one break, nobody started talking about that, and the talk said, guys, for them, they did it wrong, but they didn't do this. But at the one that get, so send that resources. You must send me where problems. You must send a lot of evidence because when trumpet goes sound, before you will know whether teachers the day for the struggle, bishops the day for the struggle, or the day again. Yes, because remember that the people don't go to register. They don't go to register not to the now. But when the people they don't write GCE. China the people they write GCE. We are saying they don't come up. They don't matter. Now we are saying come up. If they come up, I begin to press to go to the next one.
All right. Thank you very much.
Ambomu, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Peter. I hope you don't listen to what this thing really mean, my brother.
Yeah, I listen to it. I've done for that video. I've done for them. I think I for play them, but thank you very much.
Yeah, so the contribution for this thing and we don't want people that don't go come back for Konenge. We don't see they don't address their case again. What you would do, we go there for meeting and only fight. We don't go do action.
All right, and thank you very much, brother. Thank you. All right, 304-941-5719. Clearly. Ambomu Live. Hello.
Hello, Ambomu Live.
Yes, this is Ambomu Live.
Hello.
Yes, Ambomu Live.
Yeah, Ambomu.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, this is Amazon. Thank you very much, brother.
How for you? What's it happen?
Amazon.
What's it happen? Go ahead. Would hear you?
Hello?
Yeah, would hear you? Please, no pay attention to the device where you watch the show there. Don't pay attention to the device you're watching the show
Yes,
on. Just turn down that TV where you watch the show there, please.
I want to say
Brother, turn down the device where you watch the show there before you talk, please.
I want to tell you so don't be tired down here. We're down here, don't be tired. We are prepared. We fight the battle. We fight the battle. We don't be tired down here. Now that's what I know. You don't do nothing. So who don't be tired. Now say with the weapon, we'll fight the battle. Who know not? So I say with the weapon, we'll fight.
Okay, brother. Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay. The people are frustrated. They want something to be done. And rightfully, the administration or the people on the other side understand that people are frustrated. I was talking about pressure. You see, Ambomu Live.
I'm calling from Bakassi. I just want to talk about what the last person spoke, that this struggle is losing momentum. I just want to say that this struggle will never lose any momentum. Those who are against this struggle are enemies to the Southern Cameroonians. For instance, those chiefs, if they are meeting, so they are against us. Whatever in the plan, we too we are planning them. Those who will send their children to school will please take them as our enemies. So whatever thing that will come to their children, they will face them. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. Lose that caller. Bidi watch a Prince Jacob video before I come on here. I just want to talk say this is not a time for anybody for sidetrack any person waiting inside the struggle. No, none of the time even be the time only for sidetrack any person or ignore any person, especially when that person get a voice and a following. I see how people they insult this guy. Where wants to be the person where everybody wants to listen to. And this is the problem with us Southern Cameroonians, Bazonians. We always want to kick some person, be quick for kick some person on the ground very, very hard. When the person talks on two-way, you know, completely side to it where you did inside your head. Caller, please hold on for a second. I just finish my thought process or I'll forget. When the person know the talk way to a one for here. Same goes to Ivor, same goes to Dr. Cho Ayaba, Dr. Ebenezer. Quick to kick them to the dirt. But you guys do not understand. These people then get ideas. You have to give everybody a chance. It's a general struggle. None of some particular people that own. Give all man a chance, especially when the person is that educated and understand the struggle to like the tips of their fingers. Just saying. Ambomu live.
Hey, Ambomu.
Yeah.
And me again.
Okay. Yeah, you know what happened now.
I know so now you got them in my mind. I know you ain't work.
Okay. Put my for up there the talks that we doesn't know that.
No, I tell you, say, my brother, it is really disheartening when we hear people calling from back home. You really get the feeling that these people are hurt. They are getting discouraged by the minute, and we really Republican. I'm still on the fact that Skakov needs to play its part.
Right.
We know they are playing their part, but in this area of communication, which is we know it's very vital, they are losing grounds a lot, and we need to work it out. We need to find a way to see how we can bring our brothers and sisters back to the streets. This ghost town thing, not everybody is just like some people are saying, the callers are saying, not everybody is respecting it anymore because people are getting tired and all that. We are losing the more some to a certain effect. I'm not saying it's not good. It is very necessary to tell these people that we don't accept them. We don't accept their government. We don't accept everything that's coming from them. But at the same time, we need to step up our game because we have been doing this about getting to a year now. We need to step up our game. We need to bring up different strategies, different plans, and that is what Kaku.
Implement them, not just talk about it. Implement them.
Yeah, implement them. That's what I'm saying. You know, information, when information is going out there, information, as often as people hear an information, they tend to love it. They tend to just absorb it and believe it, no matter what it is. But the fact that Kaku is keeping quiet is really bad. And we are hoping that from this show, from today, they are going to listen to the voice of the people, because we know that they are serving the people of Southern Cameroon. And if they are serving the people of Southern Cameroon, they should listen. You understand?
Right. Very
I wanted to add something. When you were talking about Prince J. Card. I think this guy, he's doing a good job communicating as well, but sometimes he gets off completely wrong. See the post that he put up today. He was posting about I don't like to talk personally about people, but this should not be happening in this struggle. This divide is still working against us. We should look at it from the way it is. He put up a post this morning about the Paco chief saying that Skakova has failed to convince the people. Is there any Southern Cameroonian that needs to be convinced?
Honestly, Gideon, you're going to be angry with me, but I think that point is he's right on point with that.
I don't think so. There's no Southern Cameroonian that Skakov needs to convince.
No, not convince, but
that's what I'm saying.
You have to prove yourself to the people that this is a progressive thing that it's going on. I'm not saying that they haven't done anything. Get my point. But you have to prove to the people. In terms of the people, yes. But if that is pertaining to like a particular individual, then that's wrong. But if to the people, that is correct.
Okay, but you heard the point.
Yeah.
He said to the Paco people, and he even went. If you go through his wall and all that, he's backing his point and saying that Kakuba not involved the people of Paco. What are we trying to do here?
Okay,
we are trying to do the same thing that makes us fail every day, but we expect to have a pass mark. It cannot happen that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want us. I don't want us to go back and forth on that, but there are some certain things. Of course, it's not everything that you are going to not understand, but like or agree with him when he's saying what he's saying. There are certain things that he says that I don't agree with, but this guy is really doing a very good job. And there are certain things that he said today that I really, really support, and I think that we should be able to listen to, everything that everybody is saying. But you have the last word. Go ahead.
Just like I said, if you got me well when I started, I said he's doing a great job.
Yeah. No, of course.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I said the same thing about Skakov. Skakov has done a tremendous job in bringing this fight to another level. But at the same time, we have to criticize positively. We have to criticize positively in order for us to move forward. We cannot be taking the same things that has put us into this situation that we have. We cannot be playing the same cards that failed us last time. That is failing us, and expect to get a fair result or to get a pass mark tomorrow. We cannot be saying that did enough to convince a certain group of Southern Cameroonians. It is very wrong. We cannot say that. That is just all I have. That is the difference I have with him, because if we are saying that, we are bringing already tribalism into this fight, which is one of the greatest things that La Republic has used against us for decades and succeeding.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, my brother. You continue doing what you are doing. We'll get to Boyas. Anyhow, whether it's by cook or by love.
You just have to be very, very honest sometimes.
Of course. Honesty is the key.
Yeah. Ambomu Live.
Yeah, Ambomu.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here again from Finland.
Okay.
I want to make a point of this. The last speaker, the last caller, we just talk about Carl.
Yeah.
You made a point. I like people who are. I like people where they make things very open. If somebody bring point, you go behind and digest it. No call names as you talk, but it's very okay. This guy said something which is very, very pertinent. When you look at it funny now, but in the deep of it is very, very concrete. And I want thing that is probably as you talk, and people they don't want for years until when somebody bring away if you help all that. But if you don't bring anything away, you run to somebody brain, it means you are out of place. And that is small way. When we try to listen, when someone makes something, if Ambomu you come today, the big sound well, when someone knows all look at because he get things where he bring her out. That's why Ambomu can't sound that way.
Right.
So if you know sound that way, you need to say it normal. But if you sound this way today, make we know say there is something wrong with Ambomu. No look at Ambomu be aggressive. No look at Ambomu be is a radical. No. That thing when a guy talk about the chief, it is very correct. It's the failure of Kakuf. That is true. And the speaker talk for say Kakuf communication make error. It didn't mean that the very thing I talk. The communication department, it is fail. Like all part that way fail.
Right.
So J-Cal, he will go talk for chief for faculty. Maybe like Kakuf go for talk for that kind of people then.
Right.
Our media will talk about, we don't advise no man. The only people that advise them, now we are both the one who don't elect us that they talk, that they go talk. So maybe a man for media here will go to keep us say, faculty, una one that they send this. No. Anyway, now all will get right for talk with you. Like he get right for say guy the make mistake. But from my own opinion and your own opinion, it looks like we do reason the same. The guy get right. He talk to my I know what he talk. I am from southern zone. But the thing that they disturb me more, but I know what he try for talk.
Right. I understand everything.
For this case, before you want come on board, me I call SG. I tell you about this thing way before you want come on board. I call the personal message for SG. So you know, so you get a serious issue. So make your man look and say, nothing will be look at will be talk me that you for. And it's a very deep issue. We find for talk am. As you come for line so now the best time this is the best job you are doing, and this is what we have to do. When something is wrong, we go ahead and put it away. Because if we know the talker, we just gather the thing, we keep am, You know.
All right.
So thank you very much, for clear that small point. You know. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Again, I see people that comments ask me my talking point. I don't have a talking point because I'm all over the place. There's just so much that I have to there's just so much going on that I have to just narrow it down to one talking point. I just want to cover as much as we can, and it's just comments. And also talking about Prince, I don't want to make this about him, but I'm talking about the failure of our leaders. I don't want to pin this on a certain group. I don't want to pin this on anyone. The failure to really get things jumping. Now to use slang. Get things going. We've seen that. We've seen it from the beginning. Ambomu Live. Okay. We've seen this from the beginning of things. And people, I just see Nicole Madiba just talk about it. It just come out home, and the people need motivation. Motivation by way of setting things on the ground and get it going. I know people believe say at this point would it still go back and forth on getting things going on the ground again. We've talked about this for how long? How long? There is no time to leisure around or to go visiting places or meet people. No. Set rules, set things to go and make it happen in effect. And we have to do our own part, play our own part in giving our support. Yes.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. How are you?
Go ahead. How are you?
Okay. All right. I'm on my live. Are you trying to be funny? Auntie, really? Are you trying to be funny? Ambomu Live. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Ambomu. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just that I just want to really appreciate the white word. The white word you say as concerning our leaders.
Oh.
So, like you say, any person, like our leaders are learned. And whatever thing we are doing, you know the struggle more than the person. I don't want to believe so because that's a wise word, and I would like every southern Cameroonian to be responsible.
Very correct. Very correct. Hello? Okay, I don't know what happened, but he just said some very important things. Ambomu Live.
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, fine. I'm calling from Boya.
Boya, go ahead, brothers. My brothers, we are behind. We no say we they on board, brother. Go ahead.
Yes, Ambomu, I want to thank you for your marvelous job and dissemination of the information where you bring them out to the Southern Cameroonians. I also want to thank you for actually inspiring others to follow the fight. My little contribution this evening now for Toxic, the communication department, as we discuss on this evening, need to actually function the way it's supposed to function. I will follow a Skype interview between the communication person and the chairperson of the governing council on interview for USA.
Oh yeah.
So yes, he said the complaint say he never do something, do a good job. So if the hope say if he get interviews with many leaders of the governing councils for get information at least every Sunday, I think say from what we talk, I feel say be good, but even with that every Sunday, we not think say be sufficiently enough. A lot of communication go for go. We were there for ground. Now we would really suffer.
Right.
We need
Very correct.
action. Yes, we need action. That's to say, if I talk about action from our own point of view and for the view of the others, the way we would interact with them, we need to make the place ungovernable. So that make people they feel say people the government officials do not go for just worker. So from one place to another, they feel free, put their troops them any side, do anything where they like. At least me they feel say the place be insecure for them. Because we not do and so that you see I think that the worker normally people they do their thing and goes down, people they just stroll around, some they open their shops, some they didn't open their shop. But we did not everything down because we are born and bred in Southern Cameroon. We are Ambazonians and we get a resilient attitude. That is why even our friends from the French region, they really look at we say we get a resistance and we thank our leaders them for the job the way they do and but we pray say me they do harder and me they mobilize the groundwork so that this place be ungovernable so that many other things that will happen. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Well articulated. Very, very great. Thank you very much for calling from Boya. Tomorrow I go take this same we'll take this a little bit further, take the step a little bit further. I will talk something more. I just wish say, the same energy and respect what I get them for my motherland, the place where he birthed me and give me all the sense whatever know I'm the way for approach life, the way for do everything. The same love I get them for those people where they don't get nothing, but they still wake up every day, get a reason to smile, get a reason to praise God, get a reason to go out there and struggle for get the 100 francs, even though they'll pay 50 francs for taxes. I know they have the same energy that I have. I know say even that small village for Southwest, they people where if you hear me, the people where if you see me, get the same passion I get them. No say they want change. All that quarter them for Northwest. Get the same passion, get the same respect for their motherland. The place where they love them, they want to see change. Change not in terms of judging from somebody else's perspective or from different person's scale, but from their scale. They want to build their own motto. They want to build their own everything. They want to leave the actual dream where they get that inside their head. This is why we are doing this. This is why I'm doing this. I am not book smart, ladies and gentlemen. I am not book smart. My dad will tell you that. My classmate, they will tell you that. But I know right from wrong. And I understand how things are supposed to move. And I understand society change, my environment, and how things are supposed to go. Ambomu Live. Hello? Ambomu Live. Okay, please, when you answer the call, watch TV, no watch your device. Just stay on the phone so that when I say hello, you'll hear me. No listen to the TV. Ambomu Live.
Yeah, hello.
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 Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
Evening.
How for you?
On a morning, on a which time?
In the afternoon for you. Go ahead, but I understand to you drive it up.
Yeah, the call from Bamenda, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, please. No watch TV, my brother. No watch TV. Just talk
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah, I called from Bamenda.
Yeah, go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead. Bro,
I'm calling from Bamenda.
Yes,
please.
yes. Please, no watch TV. Do not watch the TV. Just talk to me on the phone. No watch TV. Just talk to me on the phone. No watch with the Apple TV, please.
Yeah, one thing they I want to talk now. Please, you go just help us make the parents and know this particular message concerning this school return. We go where they talk say they want promote picking them from one class to the next. I just give some small example for it where they happen. It should say person way.
No pay attention to TV. You pay attention to TV, brother. Go ahead and just.
Yeah, I don't even come on go right inside room safe, bro.
Okay, all right. Go with the air.
Okay, like you see, your picking go come out for school for class 6. He pass a common entrance. He go for from 1. Like all you will know, he make 1 month for school. School no go effective. All things stop. Now that he say they want promote picking them to the next class. Now it should say your picking them come out for class 6. He go directly for Form 2 without passing through Form 1. Because simply it do now 1 month for inside from 1 for day.
Right.
You parent, you go to talk say yes, you would like to send your picking me jump class and go to fight for better the education system for we land. You parent, you talk say make your picking go jump go from class 6 to Form 2. Something must be wrong with you. Same with picking where he pass it from 3, he go for Form 4. He make now 1 month for school stop. Then can promote he jump go right for Form 5. That's just a simple logic way he go did it because he should say don't jump from Form 3 to Form 5. He go write GCE. Now which kind GCE? If you can be which kind person? He should say would even fight. Then can go spoil the educational system the more. And then people the degree they accept say they want send picking for school. Which kind of school you want me to picking go learn in that kind of condition? So me picking the skip class. That means they want compensate picking because they no go school.
I totally no get the concept of that. Whatever they try for do and me they do and they go for front. We know which will one time, we know which will one try forget. I just hope say the young ones, them the people they did from 40 and below, if it really show or prove to this to the older people where they know they try for just compensate for something. That this is actually what they actually want. They want actually shape their destiny.
In short, I want to make me some people then 2 year that one because now the main thing that will go happen if they say me school go back, they are picking to go be much more duller than the way the Republic Defense even put intoxicate them with that stupid type of education. We will get more Ekemadem, more and more Ekemadem, and then Southern Cameroon will be in a wonders.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. No, we don't want Ikemas. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even take my time for. I don't even mention them. Ambomu Live. Hello.
That's Ambomu Live?
Yes, Ambomu Live.
But how?
Are they have you?
Sorry, Ambomu Live. Ambomu Live.
Hello. Please, when you call, no pay attention to the TV. I'm sure I've said this enough times for us to understand it. Please do not pay attention to the device you're watching the show on, because we are constrained for time, and we are trying to get as many people as possible that want to say what they have to say. Ambomu Live.
Hello?
Yes.
Ambomu, I call from Finland.
Okay.
Ambomu, I get my 3 points for make them.
Quick.
The point I say first, Skakuf, you need to really put the people, you need to give people the memento for this struggle anymore. Ambomu, for me, my own communication, you know, begin for being some person who can't talk. The communication begin for being a groundwork communication. Now people they inform. That mean they inform the people.
Strong point.
Communication, you know, begin for being a say this kakuvli that they can't talk. It begin for being the communication. You hear and I hear them. Say this thing don't happen. You understand? The communication you begin to say person they can't talk, or people need to contribute. And Momo, believe me, I need to contribute. I never contribute my contribution to Skaku, because Skaku never change the groundwork. Would he minimize this Dr. Akwanga? He talk the way they talk. The Dr. Akwanga, no, see, people get for make the communication begin for being a groundwork communication where people they hear and say they don't do the thing for this place. It pass for people that hear, because people need to hear communication. When they catch people don't tire for the year or that. I did now the mama me tell me say school they don't talk, they don't announce and say school get for started. People don't tire. People don't tire. They goes down. And Momo, we need groundwork communication. We don't need this talking. We don't tire for this talk thing. I don't be paying my lazy for Skaku, but seriously, I don't stop because it not need it.
Brother, no stop.
Seriously, it need to change because it give it the same. We again at the same story. Every day they tell me the same thing. You understand? So my own point now say, me they make these people that will come for down there. They talk say they need groundwork. The groundwork communication get for pass. We don't need that all the talking. We don't tire. We don't tire all the talking. Ambomu. Now my own point I want to make them.
All right. Thank you very much, bro. But no stop for pay a living. Just keep it alive.
I will try, my boy. I will try.
All right. Please, whatever we say right now is not to discredit this very credible organization, but just criticizing, because again, we have to, even if we are doing it publicly, we have to do that. Again, time no day. We are not supposed to do all this like we have time. People then get patience, and there is pressure, and amongst everything, people are hungry. So we don't have the luxury of time. We have to keep it moving from day one, from time we the change from Koso to moving up here and over there, and now it morphed to something else. Be careful, no say there is no time. Soon as like somebody keep it moving, but I would go deep into this tomorrow. Ambomu Live.
Hello.
Yes. Ambomu Live.
Yes, this is Reagan calling from Bamenda, the Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon.
Reagan, how you doing?
Yes, actually, I want to use this one. Hello.
Yes. If they like, did you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah. Are you watching the TV? Please turn it down.
No. Okay. Actually, I want to use this wonderful opportunity to congratulate Cows and Yangure what is playing. It's getting about. All right. To also come on this issue, Mr. Ambomu, the case of our leaders that was coming up today. In Yaoundé, and actually the ghost town was observed. But actually we realized that this information was not passed over SCBC, and that was not actually, I felt very bad about that. That information was supposed to be running under the news bar of SCBC all these days to inform the population, and that was not done.
Right.
Also, to put up a WhatsApp number where people can send in information, pictures, and videos of what is happening around their vicinity is something that we are expecting to see passing over the news bar of SCBC. That's a WhatsApp number, universal, that everybody can use to send in accurate information, pictures, and videos of what is happening. We'll be grateful for that, please. Also, we realize that some stubborn teachers who went to mark the political GCE were arrested, who went to mark the political GCE that we had long refused, were arrested over there, and we say they have themselves to blame because they actually went against the rules of the game. So that is their cup of tea.
They were arrested?
So actually, well, Mr. Ambomu, thank you very much. They were arrested over there and ferried to Yaoundé because they went to mark the political GCE. So, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to congratulate you, Mr. Ambomu, for the great work you are doing. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. All right, again, it's not like I don't appreciate every thank you or every word of encouragement to me, but ladies and gentlemen, this is what we need to do. This is what I feel like I have to do this. I have to. I'm obligated to do it. I am not doing it because I want praises and accolades and all types of stuff. That's not what I want. I'm doing it because I actually believe that there is something that will happen and should happen for things to change. Ambomu Live.
Hello?
Yes, this is Ambomu Live.
Hello? Yeah, I'm getting you. Thank you for the program. I want to contribute. I'm Julius Ndi from Bamenda.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yes, I have followed the anxiety that people are worried, and at least you can get the temperature.
Yeah.
That people want to see action done. But I want to say that it is also right that we are anxious that way, but it's also of essence that we see that we've just put up a leadership to manage a government. It's not ABC. So we should give these people some time. We should give them time, and each and everyone should carry this struggle as if he is the leader, and that we are leaders wherever we are. And what we are supposed to do, we should do it. If it is obeying the ghost town, we should do it. If it is paying levies, we should do that. And as we get worked up with this whole issue, I think those who should be calling are those who have contributed. Those of us at home, we are looking for ways we can contribute. But I want to suggest that one of the ways is that we can pay our levies through our relatives who are abroad, who can in turn pay it, you know, to Skaku.
Very great idea.
If we do that, it will be good. And everybody, anywhere, because all of this thing is money. Money. Give these leaders money. They can do all the things you want to do in a matter of moments. We want our leaders to move and work. Is there the money? Now, that is one thing I said. We can pay through our relatives who are abroad, because if you stand here, you're sending money to your relative, nobody will check you. You have a right to send money to your relative. He takes the money, he pays, and uses your telephone number, an acknowledgement letter will come. Number two, we can also play a role on the ground. How can we play a role on the ground on this issue of fundraising? We could meet the people we trust, because this issue now is the people you trust. There are people who know you. They know you personally in the struggle. You can deal, you can trust them. At that level, we can talk to them. We can collect their money, pass it over to, you know, and we use, at each time you take money from somebody, take his telephone number,
pay the money and submit the telephone number. It is all very easy. This thing can be done. When you pay money, you send money either to a relative to pay via Kakuf. You should, if you send it using the agency, you should scan the receipt and send it to Kakuf's secretariat. They're going to see it. They will know that money has been paid via this person. And once the money comes, you can have the acknowledgement. So far, so good. That's my own way. I'm saying that we can, first of all, as we are anxious, we could see that our leaders, we give them the means. Because to run a government is not easy. To carry out and we have resources is not easy. Secondly, I also want to say that for Prince J. Carl, he is a wonderful boy. He is my brother. I long to see him and talk with him one-on-one. But when he goes to say that Kakuf has not put the issue of the Bakwarians or FACO as a whole, I think now that argument should not, because presently now we just want to get to Boya. When we get to Boya, every other region will as well come. Now we do not need to know, because there are some areas. If we begin to look at it like this, there are some counties, some areas that don't even have anybody in Kakuf, from what we have seen.
Right.
So I think we should not look at who is from where now. What we need is to get to Boya. Even you are from the sea, you are from Victoria Sea, or even if it is Prince J. Carl. If tomorrow, before we get to Boya, we were to look before Prince J. Carl, if he is the one, we don't need to bother. What we need now is the leader to carry us to Boya. Is he a Southern Cameroonian? Can he carry us to Boya? Where he comes from is not my problem. But as long as he's a Southern Cameroonian, let him carry us to Boya. That's my first. That's what bothers me.
Okay.
So let us forget who comes from where, position on this. When our government will be there, the government will take care of everybody.
All right. So
now that one goes for that. That one goes for that.
Sir, we have to give time to other people to talk to, sir. You've been talking for almost 5 minutes.
Thank you. I will contribute, but I think you're doing a wonderful job. We should be patient. We should not relent, because La République wanted us to get to this level where we become frustrated. Let us deny frustration. Let our spirits be up. Let us continue to believe Boya will be there. Whatever happens, we will be in Boya. That must be the spirit. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. 304-941-5719. Again, also, I would like to remind you guys, just not to really bang on any person or just to say anything, but I just think that we have to understand that other people have things to say too. Ambomu Live. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is the Bamenda.
Okay, go ahead. I really hear you.
Yeah, Ambomu.
Hello. Oh. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Brother, please call back. Your lines. Something was wrong. Something's wrong with your lines. I'm Ambomu Live. Nothing. The importance of doing something on the ground is very, very important. I'm going to go into that tomorrow. I'm going to really break something down and draw really, really strong examples that we need to pay attention to. Strong examples. We should not just, we are adults here. Ambomu Live.
Ambomu Live, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm very happy that I've tried to get in contact with you people today. And I wish to say I love the way you are handling programs, and I appreciate you for all what you have been doing. But I will have time to really organize myself to participate in the program. Giving my own idea of how we can do things to the way it can happen. I'm calling precisely from Bamenda.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So, I wish to say the school resolution is just like something like a mask. The mask federal may wear something to cover himself, never is still visible to the scene. Because I see her.
Oh, really, he was really going to say something really important. I'm sorry, something happened to your phone. It's not me. I didn't hang up. I don't hang up on people. I just want you to know that don't believe what anybody says to you. I don't hang up on people. I make sure I take every call. Even when somebody takes much more of the time, I try to tell them that, we are constrained for time. But that's besides the point. I just want us to really be honest, because I am totally in a daze. I'm confused. I don't know how we should be here at this time and at this moment. I just think that we should be wiser. We should be moving forward every second, every minute of the day, moving forward. We should pay attention more to the ground. I think that going back to the streets, to be honest with you, I think that's one of the best ways we can really move things. But Ambomu Live.
Yes, Ambomu.
Yes.
Yes, you talk for Alma from South Africa.
Alma from South Africa. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, I've been very happy on the program today. And I want to talk for most of our people back home. I think them be too ambitious about things and supposed to the hot and all of that. But my advice for the people back home is say we're then at a state of time where things and supposed to be like the need for understand where to be diplomacy at this time. Okay, we don't go past that level where would you look about all the fighting, all the disagreements and all those things. We're supposed to focus, like for do the thing where it really matter. If them talk say, mama, papa, keep your picking for house. I mean, no other thing not there with the interim leadership supposed to do them again extra, for make them for respect that aspect of what you will be asked. Okay?
Okay.
Then suppose for keep to the orders of the interim leadership. If the interim leadership you don't say keep your picking for house, no other extra thing no day. Then suppose for just simply respect that. Okay? Maybe say then suppose for see some fire the bombs of one side before they know say no, these people are serious, then they will keep our picking for house. I think that people they really go out of their way to misunderstand which way the interim government is keeping up for do. Okay? My advice for the people, I say me them just respect the calls for ghost town. They keep their team nothing they do when the Republic go to them, for intimidate or for threatening beyond what they don't already did one. And our people back home they need to understand this fight it don't go too far. Anyway, if you disrespect the interim leadership now, then I think we will not know what you will really.
I don't think any person talk about disrespecting the interim leadership will just point out certain flaws that need to be addressed before it gets to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But thank you very much for your contributions, and you have a good one.
Okay, Ambomu. Good night.
All right, good night. I just want to say that there are certain things that we are totally misunderstanding, or maybe it's me. Please tell me if I'm wrong. The use of force by any way is proven to work by every society. The one that I live in shows you that this is a method of really solving things. I'll quite an example with I'll point you to the Iraq to the Iraq, Iraq and America in a back and forth type of war. But if you look at it very well, there could be ways that they go by diplomacy and say, hey, you guys have this, you can do this and get rid of this and that and that and that. But they very well knew that that way of doing things wasn't going to really, really work. So they used force. This nation, the United States, civilized country, first world, you want to say it like that, first world, very civilized. Am I just looking at this as a layman, or I'm just use your imagination and apply this to what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything, but just use your imagination. Ambomu Live.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Barry calling from the
Barry. How are you?
Nah, they're fine. How for you?
I did. You know what I called the other day? They are saying, wait till that happen for you.
Well, I've one talk now. When people don't elect their president, they get for year. We get for no say. We get for no say anything good. Anything like be good enough, it come easy.
Right.
We get to be patient. We get to hear for them. And again, I want talk now how we, as they don't do open school, they say meet people that they can't register, they are picking them. Then some people, when they open up, some people they don't get anger for the bond they school them. I want to beg my brother and sister and say that thing them. Now school the way now we bill up, not the government. When government give na school, they can't be now only one class now when the bill the whole school. We get for be patient. And the people and as how the church leaders they belong to talk to me school go back. They don't start now the pattern na the private school them they talk for the proprietors and say if they not open their school they will bound their school them. And the only thing when me I want to talk my own now say we get to put force now for teachers them. We get for talk for teachers them say no school not there for Amberland. Yes. If it not be say we the talk so say we did stop them for teach. If they want teach me they go teach for La Republique. They want to say me they go back for school. They want go back for school now. As far as we don't stop school, then we were picking a snow for her. That the talk so from go for picking the pass plenty for my door. They go for school. If it happens to me school go back. If you are picking go now one go picking where you be there for one class. You even go where the picking there for the next class where show say you are all picking or remain for the same class. If that picking come back for school, ask you question, you get anything for talk for the picking. You know if answer the picking. We get for be patient. If we continue so me now which time the Anglophone they stop for they can't stop for Kowi Anglophones them. We get to be patient and as at the talk so even for here with the young man they cut me light now anyhow when 7 o'clock one reach they cut me light but we still get for the manage so and as the cut we get to be patient. If we lose this struggle that means we are picking around die. At the talk so one thing they were the ever experience this electric pole them. They can buy now for ban, so they can buy one stick for 1,000 francs. When they don't take and water babu some go rub that more chemical for they come back and stay with one of that stick for 40,000, 50,000. if we play, lose this struggle, that means we don't die. We go see something for these people their hands.
Okay, Barry. I know like for call you, but I need for leave and me other people and talk to. Thank you very much, oh.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Ambomu Live.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I called when my...
Oh. What happened? Please, 304-941-5719. Again, while we understand the need for patience, we have to have something to hold on to be patient. We all understand the needs for being patient and the concept of being patient. Ambomu Live. Hello?
Yes, hello, please.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yes, please. Permit me use this opportunity to bring up some issues on the UN Charter, which the diplomatic committee of the governing council can use to move our struggle forward. If according to the UN Charter, you will realize that the UN Charter in certain clauses there states that the role of the UN is to ensure with due respect for the culture of the people. For instance, in this case, the case of Southern Cameroon, their political, economic, social, and educational advancement, their fair and just treatment, and their protection against abuses. To ensure universal respect and observation of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, and religion, and to also to develop self-government and to take due account of the political aspirations of the people of Southern Cameroon in this case, and to assist them in the progressive development of their political institutions according to the circumstances of the Southern Cameroonian territory as it is in our case. And also finally to the role of the UN here is to also to promote the political, economic, social, and educational advancement of the inhabitants of the territory, like in our case, the case of Southern Cameroon, and their progressive development towards self-government or independence as it is appropriate to the prevailing circumstances of our territory. So if the diplomacy committee of our struggle, or better still, the diplomacy committee of the governing council, can go into the UN Charter and look at clauses within the UN Charter that best support our case here, I think it will be a good platform where they can base their arguments at the UN headquarters there, with our diplomacy teams that often go there to negotiate on our behalf on how we can get our sovereignty, on how our country can be set free. I think that would be good. So I think in this regard, that is the little contribution I put into the governing council, or the diplomacy committee of the governing council, and also to plead that if Professor Anyangwe could find a way to be part of the governing council, this would be a great venture. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Ambomu Live.
Hello, Ambomu.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Ambomu.
Yeah, how are you?
No, I did fine. Yeah. Sorry, Ambomu. It's so you look like you did wait. In fact, well, Ambomu, I want you very much for the contribution for today. Now, a wonderful topic where we go for the discussion. No man will be against Kaku, no man will be against our government. All we did the debate constructively, and that is what we want.
Right.
As Kaku, now we the people then get to teach them what they get to do. So I'm sure as we debate, so they listen, and I'm sure they learn from it. People then back at home where they say president gets to address them. I sure say he go address we on Saturday if I need to make mistake. But Ambomu, I want to say more. I want suggest whether if we go back to that radical GoFundMe kind thing that will be doing so. make we concentrate for the groundwork. I don't see some pin. Some people don't pin on a GoFundMe humanitarian by Abu Free.
Honestly,
now just this small.
Majo cut for this more, I beg. That link don't do for forever. It's still no. Now 2 people don't contribute for that link, and people come and say things. 2 people, 2. That link don't do for forever. For us, and Abu Free, if you did, please just comment how long that link don't do for day. It's ridiculous. But go ahead.
Yeah, I beg, because one thing they Ambomu will be very easy for the talk say, make them do this, make them do this, make them do that, make them do that. They ask us, make now who then do them. Make now who then do them. Now we get for do them. And we not put everything on the shoulders of this our government. They do what they do, and yes, we one hold the say they sit up, but we understand the pressure when they take. So I beg, if we see go back and for the do that and Ambomu life family thing will be the do small money they come out one kobo whether na 2 pound on a set anything we will get to do and for contribute to. Ambomu one suggest whether this September if we put an action September for groundwork. September for groundwork. Okay. We need to go back on groundwork.
All right, sister.
Also, people the way they did the one really support. People don't launch GoFundMe. See, we need to talk here about anything that is going to contribute to that groundwork will contribute.
Yes.
You know, no pressure for anyone. People don't launch on GoFundMe for groundwork. If people the way they feel they put them for inside that GoFundMe do the groundwork. My brother don't wanna put them. If you wanna contribute under this one way Abu Freedom put them. My brother wanna put them. If you say if you have a tapanja, but they want to have a kaku where your pocket from my brother, yeah, my brother, you know where your money for your pocket. The only talk say this that wanna do, let them do, now who they do them. Now we get to do Ambomu September for ground action. That is our hashtag. September for ground action. Bring back down music, down Mutuku where we play and say, meet me, I give £5, play me the one. I give £10, play me the one. I should be doing so £1 they enter, £10, £5. Now so we done the small gather we send up the groundwork. That time they launch £5, he sponsor some person, he do something. How we go one achieve that groundwork now through this small initiative. So make we stop with the point finger, raise up people that for leader they will own trouble. That man get pressure. So please let us as we will be patient, let we to do it what we do. September for groundwork. Thank you, Ambomu.
All right, thank you, sister. I don't talk very well. Thank you. Ambomu Live.
Hello, brother. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
No, fine. My name is Tata Shaibu. I'm calling from
Dop. Okay, go ahead.
And I want to contribute for this program. When a fine program where we, the people of Ambassador, will get them. And I want to talk hello to my.
Hello? Oh.
Brother, program. And I know to hear any young boy to talk. And I know to hear any young girl they talk. And they find out for them. The ones they know we will be slave under some people then. I want us every day we come support power them, we mommy them for contribute. Because we get for work together. We have already walk go far and it be that true say we will be the ambassador, we not be the people from La Republic. And since La Republic then one for take we will be just left. My contribution I say me go go in front, me will not be slave under some people there. So may I wish good luck for winner. Say me that work very well. We will take for Cameroon and we do our suffer. Even for example, we were with them for Norwest, we want visit like Douala, like Yaoundé, the post will be from Biafra, where you speak English. So with the place me this thing end. And then the still say for my brother them, if when I was able with the cabinet of Baghdad, that means we was able to talk shit as when I used to talk. So you know fine. If I was able to work hard for who I said we don't have this left, we don't go to school. We get lawyer them, see how the market our parents them with our speaking them. So you know fine.
So man, wish good luck say make Ambassador now make them work hard, no come under these people there. You know fine. If any man will anyone say make school open, no, we will go school la Republic, make the man go to teach now for day. You know what the teach now for do side.
Okay.
So man, wish good luck, no work very hard. Don't leave it to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. I'll get a chance to take one more call, and you have to be really quick, ladies and gentlemen. One more call, and you have to be really, really quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I love say when I reflect this kind of energy, when I reflect them back to me, and I hope say it really inspires some other people then for really, do things, especially the caller before the last one, give me so much energy. Ambomu Live.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Ambomu. Good evening.
Good evening.
Nache from Belgium.
Hey, how far?
No, I did fine, bro. How far for you?
Massa, I did.
Okay. Well, first, I want to thank you today for the show, and I want first talk something for people them back home. I have to make people back home they understand say this. So we did like put pressure on Skakov, but we call diaspora get different way that they see things from people there from homeland, because so people from homeland they already get this mindset way. So until it happen today, they will address it now after 3-4 days, 1 week. But for the diaspora, when something happen where it is hot for our country, where the individual countries, they tackle that thing. Government they can't online that time start tackle that thing. To make sure that they neutralize the tension, they keep and make it be normal. And that the kind of system that we would want to for Southern Cameroon. And why that when something happen with the call on Skakov, say, make Skakov, make the communications departments, make the be very energetic and vibrant for them, make sure say this, so they keep the thing, make it be for that level, for we make it not go out of hand, make it the chop what time. Okay. Secondly, on the matter of school resumption, I don't see no one parent wait for homeland. We see this struggle start from that November period where the person see actually talk say can see the encourage now. They never see the way the government give bad faith for no ever soft none of things. So they carry to today where they see I join cases for leaders. They don't put leaders there in confinement.
Brother, just
push case again 1 month further. Just because of waiting, they want just make sure so make the enthusiasms die down for homeland. Make we be tired. But no, without decided this, so we need to go back. No matter what the government do, we need to calculate about them. Now ahead. Okay, number 2, ground action. I really want beg for you always Southern Cameroonians all different diaspora say this, so make we dip our hands for our pocket, we do for groups there for WhatsApp, we do for on Facebook, and we get all various ways that we contribute. That one thing bring a beg say person want contribute, even send that money not directly one time for homeland. With some different person way he get trust in you, we feel use that money for make a meaningful action on the ground. I beg, if we want action, actually, if we want free the way we would the kind freedom we want, we contribute to freedom, we will tip our hands and deep into our pocket. We sure say that we will put sufficient money to make sure say the good plan.
I gave a call. You just sorry, we get to get off the line. I gave to get off soon, but just finish your last point really quick. 5 seconds. Go ahead. Okay. Make all we will contribute for ground action. Make sure it is so. Make everything work and fine, because now only ground action will make homeland ungovernable, and it will make it will escalate the crisis. Take for where. All right.
Thank you, Ambomu.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be very sorry. You don't be constrained for time. My name is Ambomu, and this one Ambomu Live. I go see you now tomorrow the same time. Please come with the same energy, same power, same energy, so that will inspire people and get this going. I'll be very sorry, so I know shout out with any of this comment section. I will see you tomorrow at the same time. My name is Ambomu, and this one Ambomu Live. Have a good one.